Hello, welcome. This is Sam to the Eglowitz. Welcome. My name is Eglowitz Variety Show. Today I'm going to make a video explaining why none of the potential Breaking Bad spin-offs, sequels, prequels that we hear about would work, and why the universe needs to end as it exists now with Breaking Bad, El Camino, and Better Call Saul, and why that should be the extent of the universe that Vince Gilligan has created. If you hear the noise in the background, I'm making some soup and it's, just about boiling. So I'm going to let it boil for, I'll turn the heat down and let it simmer for a few minutes. So the first spin-off, I think the most popular one that people talk about, is a prequel that explains what Gus did in Chile, because we know he's got a reputation. The reason that this spin-off wouldn't work is because I wouldn't really like it all that much. Up next is the Walt Jr. A spin-off, which a lot of people describe would be a sequel that I imagine the character of Skyler would also probably have to be involved in some capacity, limited or expanded. And what happens to Walter's family now that they're moving forward and everyone knows they're related to the great Heisenberg, and what that stigma does. And the reason this spin-off wouldn't work, though, is because I wouldn't really like it all that much. Up next, we hear about Hank a lot, and I think this one is kind of a meme, the Minerals show. Marriage doesn't always rock. So, a show about Hank and Marie and their life. Maybe it could be a police drama, maybe it could be like a family sitcom type of thing. Probably a prequel because of what happens to Hank. He dies. But the reason this spinoff wouldn't work is because, it's not really something I'd be interested in all that much. It's not something I would like to see. Who else could get a spin-off? Mike, we could see a prequel about Mike. They'd probably have to get a younger actor to play him, and we could see his days as kind of a dirty cop in Philly. But the reason that spin-off wouldn't really work is because I wouldn't want to see that. I wouldn't like that personally. Better Fuel Huel is another potential sequel that we hear a lot about. Huel's pickpocketing. He seems like a pretty interesting guy. Reasonably, pretty interesting. But the reason a Huel show wouldn't work, even if it was, a two protagonist show with, what was the other gentleman's name? It was Huel and Kubi. Even if it was a two protagonist show about Huel and Kubi, it's not something I'd be interested in all that much, and it's not something I'd like to see, so I don't think that should happen. Gale. The Gale spin-off about Gale's adventures in Thailand. I'm going to shut the soup off. I'm going to put in a little sriracha, so I'm going to speak to you off screen for a second. The reason a Gale spinoff wouldn't work, once again, it's just because I wouldn't like it, and I don't think it would really be all that interesting. To me, at least. Gale's not a character all too deserving of a spinoff. Up next, I'm going to talk about the cousins, Marco and Leo. And the reason a spinoff about Marco and Leo wouldn't work is because I wouldn't be interested in it. It's not something I would really want to watch. And last but certainly not least is I might have said that the Gus prequel was the most in demand and the thing fans want to see the most, but that was a bit of a mistake on my part, because I think we all know that what the fans desire the most truly is the Holly spinoff, specifically the Holly spinoff about her time in the womb during Skyler's pregnancy, and what it was like for Holly in the womb during Skyler's pregnancy to experience everything that baby fetus Holly would have experienced. Now, I'm not sure how they would get, a fetus to play Holly. I'm not sure if there exists the technology quite yet to, teach a fetus while it's in the womb how to act, so that we could get an age accurate actor for Holly. But years down the line, it could be something that happens. But even if it were to become technically feasible at some point, the reason a spin-off about Holly in the womb wouldn't work is because I don't really think I would want to watch that. I wouldn't really be interested in that. Well, this has been the Eglowitz Variety Show. Thank you again, friends, new and old, for being here with me today. I'm going to go eat my soup, and I hope you have an impeccable rest of your day, whether it's nighttime and you're going to bed now, or whether it's just daytime, morning time, and you're getting your day started. Whatever the case may be, I hope the rest of the day treats you well, and I hope you treat it well as well. And I will see you next time on the Eglowitz Variety Show.
Take care.